Hello everyone, this is a review of the cubic AoFu that I got from cubesforspeed.com. So this is Moyu's second 7x7. They gave them both the same name, even though the mechanism and shape is different on both of them. As you can see here, the previous AoFu was pillowed and also larger than the cubic AoFu. So the top 7x7 for over 2 years has been the mini Shangxiao. This is a little bit bigger than it, and I actually like that, and I'll explain why. All they did to make it bigger was extend the outer layers, and this helps with 3x3 stage so much. I find the very small layers on the mini Shangxiao to make 3x3 stage quite clumsy for me, and it takes a lot of extra time. And even though the outer layers are slower on the cubic AoFu, I still get better times during the 3x3 stage on it rather than the Shangxiao, because they are bigger and all around easier to control. The overall speed of all of the layers is a little bit slow, but this is fine because they are all very even in accordance with each other, and this allows for a very pleasurable solve. I've noticed that the slower turning style on this makes it so I turn more accurately and don't pop quite as much. But pops do still happen on this. I get one probably every 10 or so solves, and what pops out are one of these little inner edge pieces. The easiest way I found to get these back in is to kind of turn the two layers above it a little bit. Allows you to get in there more and slide it in easier. The popping only really happens when you're trying to corner cut more than one piece and something like this happens. So if you just pay attention to what you're doing, you shouldn't have too much of an issue with it. The corner cutting on the outer layers is good unless you try and cut more than one piece, in which case you might get a lockup or a pop. Even though they're selling this as just a cubic version of their previous AoFu, they did change the mechanism ever so slightly, but it is noticeable. The pieces you see here, the cubic AoFu is on the right for all the pieces, and the older pillowed AoFu is on the left. You can see they went with a more basic design, which helped the overall stableness of the puzzle and helps reduce pops. They also fixed whatever the problem was with the orange stickers on the pillowed AoFu, so this is something I'm quite happy about. So when you get this on cubesforspeed.com, it'll cost you $46, which is quite a lot for a single cube. I think this one is worth it, however. It seems to perform better than any of the other 7x7s. There's also something to be said about having to replace the stickers on the Shangxiao. They come with not very durable stickers, and you're going to have to replace them, and that's going to cost you $3 or $4 to replace a set of 7x7 stickers. And if you don't mind the shades on the AoFu, these are quite durable stickers and don't really chip or peel. For someone that just wants to get their first 7x7, one of these two is what I would recommend. Now, it's up to you in the end which one to get, but I can help you a little bit here. The cubic AoFu probably needs a little bit more lubing than the Shangxiao, but the Shangxiao definitely needs a lot more breaking in than the Moyu does to become good. The Shangxiao is also about $10 less than the AoFu, which can be a deciding factor for a lot of people. If you do want to get the cubic AoFu though, I would definitely recommend checking it out on cubesforspeed.com. It is a noticeable amount less on their store than any others, and it just doesn't make sense to pay more for a cube to get it anywhere else. That is all I have to say about the cubic AoFu. If you have any questions about this cube, feel free to leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so very much for watching. Goodbye.